Okay, we are back, and while we were off screen, I um, had both of the Minotaur raiders that we captured come to a relatively safe system, and I used my repair laser to repair both of them back to
Experimental shuttle.
100%, as well as repairing the experimental shuttle back to 100%. So, got two new ships. Um, I didn't want to pay to actually repair them, but I do want to see if we can upgrade them at all, or if they need anything, or if they have, yeah, they have all these cool mines on them that I don't need. So, um, and that's like 500,000 in credit right back to us. They do have a fair amount of crew. Uh, so we'll staff it with, service crew and Marines in case we run across a ship we want to take. Probably an abandoned ship. They have they only have pulse turrets and plasma. We really don't want plasma turrets on this sucker. So we'll give it pulse turrets, um, pulse lasers. I mean, a little decent shield generator. It already has solid thrusters and good engines. So for like, we're actually getting a credit and get a nice little pseudo, but it's not going to be a half bad combat ship, but also a really solid trader that we can send into a little more risky areas. So add that to the shopping list. Confirm order. So that one is done. Let's have you also go and dock. Also, while I was away, I took the opportunity to start creating my little teleport fleet, which is, just putting ships I don't really intend to use for anything on just at a location so I can teleport to them more easily. So we're going to have you go do this. Hopefully, yep, you have mines and stuff that we can use to get some credits. Give you that. Also give you pulse turrets. Also give you pulse lasers. Also give you shields. And they also had solid. All right, so those are they're probably going to be pretty nimble little ships. Add to the shopping list, and we get 120,000 in credit there. So two new ships. Those are quite little profitable ships. Anytime we run into those, we're going to try and pirate them. We also have the Dart that is now full of advanced satellites, and we're going to start placing those advanced satellites at key locations so that we always kind of know something about that location. So advanced satellite, we're going to put that there. We're also going to put one over here by the wharf. So the wharf and the shipyard are going to be hungry for some of the products we want to create. There's a trading port here. We'll put a satellite next to it, as well as this gate. We already have a satellite up there. We are not going to put a satellite there for now. Antigone trading station. Let's put a satellite next to that. I think let's put a satellite in here. I think there's a equipment dock in here somewhere. And so we're just going to queue up a bunch of commands for the Dart to execute on, so that we always have visibility into some of these key trading spots. Profit Center Alpha. Nope, we want to have the Dart. A Dart. Just there we go. Advanced satellite. We want to put it right there, so we capture all of this. We're going to put one right here in the middle of all of this. That one already has one. We're going to put one next to both this trading station. Can we get one that captures both the trading station and the... I feel like that would get potentially neither. So we'll do this, and then we'll put another one up there. The thing's getting... that's a Holy Order defense platform. I guess they're trying to move in there, and the God Realm is not having it. All right, and then I think there's another shipyard down here. I think this is a trading station. We want one over here in the Pioneer space. I don't think I get one that covers both, so we'll get this gate and that, and then this and... Computronic substrate, which is going to probably buy a lot of stuff, a lot of materials. It feels like there should be another gate around here. I've been trying to have the Phoenix like try and find where this gate is. Obviously it's not the most nimble ship. All right, go back to the Dart. We're just queuing up a bunch of stuff here for it to work on. There's a Terran logistics dock, as well as some of these Computronic substrate, which are going to buy a ton of materials. Then we'll have it explore some Terran space for us. There is a world in which we probably want to get allied with the Terrans. I don't know if that's even possible if you're playing a Paranid, but because they're kind of xenophobic, but we'll see. And then where else do we want? Where else do we want a satellite? Probably next to this equipment dock. Civilian, advanced. And next to a trading station sounds reasonable. Next to this trading station sounds reasonable. The goal kind of is to give our traders the opportunity to actually be able to, you know, find good trades, especially once we have some that are going on auto trade. So we're just going to fly around in Grand Exchange a little bit and kind of open up that map. And we are going to have these raiders maybe trade for the power plant for now. Oh yeah, we need to be. We need probably both of those traders to trade for the power plant. So that way they're actively trying to sell all these energy cells that we're making. Looks like we have excess supply and really need to be selling those suckers off. So we'll do that. Probably need some extra storage modules too. All right. So let's check on Buzzard Sentinel. Feel like, well, you have a. Why don't you put your advanced satellite here so we have visibility into all of this? The trading station and the gate. He has 2 other satellites. You put a satellite next to our friends here, just in case they get in trouble. And maybe next to the wharf here. Drop a resource beacon, resource probe here. And then fly around and see if we can't find the gate. I think there's one more gate that goes to another territory back here. And the grandmother did tell us to take care of her folks, and I think taking care of her folks might mean like making sure they don't get overrun by anybody, and also establishing our own closed loop platform or development stations so that we can, you know, make all the things. There are lots of resources down here, as I recall. If we look at the system itself, yeah, solid sunlight and like every material that you need. Plenty of every material that you need. This just has sunlight, but that could be a decent place to set up shop. Why aren't you? So if you, tell you what, if you go here and you transfer wares, can you get a bunch of energy cells? And can you sell them to somebody? Yeah, just do that. All right. Not sure why that's hard. And then you can also get a bunch of energy cells. Transfer wares. Grab. Wait. Not with the Talani. Where are you? You. Transfer wares. Get a bunch of energy cells. And sell them here. How hard is this? I even removed the general orders, right? Global orders. We don't have any global order. All right. I don't want to reset global standing orders, but like, it's unclear to me. I don't have any trade rules. I don't have any. Like, why don't you go do what we need you to go do? All right.
I have come to the end of my research.
That's great. All right. So now we need to go destroy some laser towers.
I could count on you.
All right. I feel like I want a ship other than the experimental shuttle to do some of the things that we get asked to do. The Paranid, I think, have... Yeah, the Nemesis Vanguard. Which has 5 kind of medium weapons on it. I think the Holy Order has a version too. That requires, we need to get just a little bit more reputation with them to do that. So do we have a Holy Order mission we can take? We do not. Okay, so we got a lot of missions here. Some easy ones that will just be taking out, hacking some stuff, which... Alright, we'll just do those real quick. That's like 1.5 million just in little hacking missions.
Autopilot engaged.
So we'll fly to those. One of these is in Heretic's End, so maybe we'll stop by and get our inventory as well. Restock cargo drones.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Alright, so we'll get, I don't know, 20 drones, a few repair drones. We still have enough in the account to cover those. We're creating refined metals. Those metals are being used.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Oh, we need to steal hull parts. Still. Alright. Is there a hull part along the way here? Shield.
Entering system. Patikva's choice.
Space fuel. Advanced electronics. Claytronics. Hull parts. Experimental shuttle, why don't you go over here? No. Where are you going?
Entering system. Morningstar.
So, if we steal these
Entering system. Take first choice.
we can start building hull parts in Claytronics. I think Claytronics requires something else that maybe we don't have, but we'll go steal that too. Because I think we have enough we have 6 EMPs, so
Autopilot. Disengage.
alright, where are these factories? Claytronics factory is over there. So we're gonna come in here and steal the Claytronics production part. Gotta find the module that actually creates the Claytronics. I think that's probably it up there. Right next to these cool turrets. Let's avoid the turrets for now. Go back through here. Maybe we'll find a surface over here we can...
Stop that criminal!
Short range transporter. A.
Alright. We'll even get a couple of points of rep. Which we're probably going to need because we're about to lose some rep potentially. Alright, that looks like a nice little surface to potentially leverage and put an EMP bomb on. So we'll get lined up here. Get up. Save before we do something stupid.
So,
Experimental shuttle.
Alright, where's that surface we were looking at? There.
Thank you.
I guess he'll work. So we go there. Get reasonably close. Turn on our scanner. Alright. Nobody seemed to alert to that, so cool. Commission unlocked. Cool.
you're going down.
Someone did alert to that. Uh-oh. Let's go faster. Got the Claytronics blueprint. Okay, cool. Alright. Back to our ship. Where's our ship?
Experimental shuttle.
Go, 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 go. Alright. Whew. Alright. Got the Claytronics. Now let's get the whole part.
Autopilot. Engaged.
And here we are.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Next one over has hull parts.
Don't let them get away.
I don't think they're going to follow us over here, but we'll be quick. Those are turrets. Let's not shoot the turret or get these right next to turrets that might decide to shoot at us. All right, get up. Save before we do something stupid. Spacesuit. Go down here. Get kind of close. scanner. Got a commission. Another commission? Oh no, we want whole parts. We want the blueprint. Yay, blueprint.
Get out of here.
Experimental
working on it.
shuttle. Docking granted.
Don't shoot me, please. Please don't shoot me. Just got the blueprint I needed. I just need to get out of here. And everybody be happy. Okay.
Experimental shuttle.
Now we're going to go hack some stuff.
Autopilot engaged.
Go to Heretic's End, get out of these folks' way. And yeah, we got what we needed here. Alright, now let's can we build some whole parts?
Entering system. Morningstar.
I wonder why it's not letting you do it there. So put that there. We're going to flip this on its side
Entering system. Heretic's End.
and try and... Oh, come on. Let me grab the whole thing. I don't want that. I don't want that. I just want to grab it. Is there an easy way just to grab the module? Nope. Okay, can I rotate
Autopilot disengaged.
you up and then have you go up there? There we go. Confirm module change. It's gotta be, yeah. Manage, accept estimate, give you a little extra. Two 50000. All right. Already got resources coming in. Cool. So then we would be able to, we'll need graphene. So we will need a graphene part. Graphene module. We'll worry about that in a minute. In the meantime, let's go here.
Autopilot engaged.
I think let's make the mission active.
Autopilot disengaged.
There we go.
Docking granted.
So we're going to go dock. And hack the
Successfully docked.
terminal. All right, get up.
Experimental shuttle.
Welcome.
So I've heard this game compared to other games specifically like Star Citizen. And I've played a fair amount of Star Citizen. I was a Kickstarter backer for Star Citizen, and there are certainly parts of it that remind me of that. The fact that you can get inside of your ship, for one, and there are ship interiors as opposed to Elite Dangerous, is very much a Star Citizen thing. All the customization. Obviously, this is not a multiplayer game, and Star Citizen is very much multiplayer, which is actually kind of why I like this, I think, as much or more than Star Citizen in some ways. Also, this, is finished. Well, Star Citizen's getting there. We go down here, looking for our next hacking mission, and there are two kind of opposite directions. So we'll go up there first.
Autopilot engaged.
So anyway, as someone who's played lots and lots and lots of hours of Star Citizen, even starting, I don't know, 3.08 or something. It's pretty. It's years ago now. This is different, but also, I see elements of the same. Being able to get up and about and do missions, and having that kind of first-person experience in a simulated world is really cool.
Entering system. Morningstar.
Oh, we didn't stop by the. I'll stop.
Disengage.
Let's go back to Heretic's End, to the headquarters, and grab our inventory. So, experimental shuttle, guidance,
Autopilot engaged.
grab our inventory. The Odachi flying past us there reminded me that, hell yeah, we need to grab our inventory.
Entering system. Heretic's End.
You probably don't need to, drop the inventory quite as often as you are. But that's okay. Looks like our Dart is still doing all of our queued up orders. We did find a jump gate there, so we're going to send our Phoenix through that jump gate.
Headquarters. Autopilot disengaged. Docking granted.
Land at our headquarters. Grab our inventory.
Successfully docked.
Get up.
It's an honor to have you on board.
Stop by and see Boso while we're at it, because he wanted to stop by and see us. Go to our personal office first, so we can grab our inventory. Retrieve all. Cool. Science laboratory, and go talk to Boso, who wanted to talk to us.
Quickly, come in. I cannot be sure, but it seems like we have an intruder.
An intruder?
Some long dormant entity has awoken inside this facility. Or maybe beings from the parallel realm have found a way through.
Sorry to disappoint. It's just little old me. Don't look so shocked. I should be the one who's surprised to see you running this place, of all people.
Intruder, would you be so kind as to take 2 steps back so that I can
Did you step back so I can like kill you?
A group of Split approached me to track you down. Luckily for you, I find such tasks rather troublesome. After the scale plate situation,
Why are you
the
here?
ship was targeted. We didn't have much of a chance, and only a handful of us managed to escape in our pods. Once I was sure the survivors were safe, I started to piece together what happened. Reen turned herself in to the Argon police. She's working with them to help disrupt scale plate activities in Argon space. It appears that she didn't follow my instructions closely enough.
A plan which hinges on the conduct of criminal madmen is not much of a plan at all.
If you observe something long enough, you can account for anything, even madmen.
Yeah, why are you here?
Of a mysterious station appearing out of nowhere. Given that I just lost my pride and joy, I was looking for a new start. So, I broke in. I was expecting to sweet-talk some top-secret government folks, but everything led to the Boron. And you.
You are an interloper.
I'm the best damn interloper this side of the multiverse. With my analytic abilities, your resources, and the Boron's prickly demeanor, we can do anything. What do you say?
Yeah, sure.
You won't regret it. I'll start measuring this room up so I can get my equipment in.
Do no such
No.
in my laboratory.
You'll hardly know I'm here.
So sounds like they're gonna have to work together, and Bosa's not a big fan.
This will allow you to gain blueprints by scanning leaks on certain modules.
Let's
If we wish to improve the fundamental capabilities of a ship, we must first be able to tear it apart and put it together again. For that, we will need nanite technology. Nanites are quite regulated, but not illegal. I may, however, need to push them beyond usual operating standards in order to achieve our goal. I will direct you to a contact of mine. He is quite skilled at moving restricted technology.
Okay, so we have a new mission that we have to do before we can even start working on mods. So I think that's going to take the priority for now, because we want eventually to be able to get mods for our ships. Undock.
Docking granted. Autopilot
So
engaged.
off we go. We're going to go find this guy, talk to him about nanites.
Docking aborted.
And then we'll keep working on other things. We probably need to go. Graphene is, I think, is one of the cheaper modules. We might just buy the graphene module.
Entering system.
So we can own the
Warning
entire
star.
production line for hull parts. Where are we going? So it's just the next system over to get these nanites. So this isn't that big of a deal.
Wheat farm. Autopilot disengaged.
And get ourselves some free Argon rep here in a sec. Till we find this criminal.
Looks like you won't be going home. You not
Docking granted.
I don't see it, so we'll just hop in. Try to minimize the detours.
Successfully docked.
Get up.
Experiment.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
Yeah, thank you. Alright, science laboratory.
You here for the nanites? Here you go.
Yep.
I owe that boron. You do know it's illegal without the proper license, right?
Eh.
Don't get caught with.
Okay.
Experimental shuttle.
Undock. I see something red on my screen. Oh, there goes the transporter dude.
Civilian ship A.
We
Alright, back to Boso.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Drop off the fabricator and get started on the research for mods. And we've just got transactions clicking along in the background here. Transaction log. Yeah, so our miners that are auto mining for out in Network Cloud, they're just cranking along, getting us plenty of cash.
Entering system. Heretics.
And we're also kind of propping up the pioneers by doing this, which is fine. Looks like the Minotaur, are they successfully doing their thing now? No, they are not. Huh.
Autopilot.
Well, it's
Disengage.
moving. What's he doing then? Huh. I don't understand what he's doing if it's like he's lost. All right. Remove assignment. Repeat order. All right. So all you're going to do is come over here, buy energy cells, and then you're going to sell energy cells for whatever they'll give you for them. All right, so that's your job. We're going to tell this guy to essentially do the same thing. All right, confirm. What I want you to do is go and buy energy cells for whatever. They're buying it from ourselves. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to sell energy cells for whatever they'll give you for them. Okay. Thank you. All right. That, I mean, I don't expect to get a ton of profits off of that, but it'll be something. All right, back at our station. give Boso these nanites.
Thanks for your help.
Headquarters.
Can I dock?
Docking aborted. Docking granted.
Looks like the whole part factory is starting to go in over there. Which reminds me, we need to go buy a graphene fabricator thing.
Successfully docked.
It's an honor to have you on board.
Let's go hand this off to Boso. Go buy production modules. We should see what it takes for Claytronics too, because maybe we'll just buy the elements for Claytronics as well.
Hello there.
Hi.
Now then, we should be able to begin our research. I look
Great.
forward to seeing how this turns out.
Me too.
Experimental shuttle.
Let's see. We don't have anybody at the Argon. Maybe that's idle, just kind of hanging out. By the time we get there, actually, Theseus, stop depositing inventory. Stop doing all this. Just go collect drops. Odanchi, you too. Just stay collecting drops for a bit. The Dart is getting near the end of its orders. So, Dart, after you're done with all that, explore here. And the Phoenix, you're already exploring. I don't know what our Phoenix should do. I'm punt on that one for a moment. All right, and the shuttle, why don't we have you go dock at the Argon facility. All right, we're gonna, and then let's see what it takes to build Claytronics. So, guess we'll do that at Heretic's End. Wonder if we can rotate you this way. There we go again. All right, I just want to grab the whole thing.
Entering system. Morningstar.
Doesn't want to go on there. So can we rotate you this way? And then put you at the end. Nope. Didn't like that either. All right, so can we just do a base module
Atikva's choice.
and then put our Claytronics factory up here?
Entering system. Argon Prime.
This is not super easy to put like over here where you want it, right? All right. Let's try that again. Plan build. I feel like we're kind of screwed on this end. Let's put a cross module there. Put a base module and a vertical module, and then see if this thing, there we go. Confirm module changes. Oh. What does it all need? Holy smokes. Advanced composites, claytronics, energy cells, hull parts, plasma conductors. Good grief. All right, well, at the very least, we get to see. Okay, it needs antimatter cells, microchips, quantum tubes. All right, so microchips, I think, come from silicon wafers, antimatter cells. I'm not sure what those are. And quantum tubes. This is definitely not the Terran production chain. All right, where are we? Argon Prime. Cool.
Experimental shuttle.
Just while we saved ourselves a bunch of money with getting those blueprints, the Claytronics blueprint probably is specifically, I think that thing's crazy expensive.
It's good to see you, friend.
Licenses, I'm good.
Good luck out there. It's good to see you, friend.
Blueprints. All right, antimatter. It's not super expensive. Claytronics doesn't tell you how much it is. What was the other one? Quantum tube. Those are fairly expensive. And energy cells, engine parts. Graphene is cheap, so we can just get that one. All right. Microchip. Microchip's still way expensive. All right. We'll just get the graphene.
Good luck out there.
And plan build. I'm going to remove that one. And add a graphene module. Manage the resources. Sure. I'm still requiring things that I thought the simplified production chain, closed loop production chain, didn't require stuff like plasma conductors, but maybe I was wrong. All right. But this should allow us to have our own production line. We'll need methane, which means we need let's bite the bullet.
It's good to see you,
And buy the storage modules that we'll need. Storage. Let's do all large.
Good luck out there.
All right. Heretics End. Plan build. storage modules. So now so that's a container module. We need liquid and we need solid, and we'll probably need a container module. So those will be our container modules. Manage, make sure we have enough. Okay, so with all of those changes, we should be able to become our own whole modules supplier. We'll just need to get some liquid miners. So go to the Argon Wharf, buy some ships, medium, gas miner.
I have come to the end of my research.
That was fast. Give them a shield. Don't really care about that. Give them a few laser towers so they can run away and leave a laser tower behind them. Give 5 crew. 500 grand. It's not bad at all. We'll get 2 of those. Confirm order. All right, and then we'll assign those to mine for Heretic's End. And with all of those changes, we should be able to build our own whole modules. So logical, just kind of task them with mining methane, or just let the manager task them with mining methane. Seems like our miner is doing what it's supposed to do here. There is, I think, methane in a resource probe down somewhere. We don't have a resource probe down in Heretic's End. And Heretic's End does not have methane anyway. So where is our miner doing this mining? Where are you? Okay, you're there now. Interesting. Where's the nearest place with some methane? Sunlight. Or all right. So that has methane. Not a ton, but some. Argon Prime, nope. The Reach, nope. All right, so I'm not sure where we're going to get methane from. Plenty in the void. All right, that's a hop, skip, and a jump away. Let's see what happens when we assign these folks. So we have our gas. Assign them to mine for commander. There we go. And I think that's where we're going to end for now. So we have, well, it feels like we've done a lot this episode. At the end here, though, we've managed to get at least the whole part production line going, and we should be able to produce whole parts on our own, essentially for free. and then, that's part of the production of anything that we would need, especially more station pieces. Getting Claytronics looks like it's going to be significantly more challenging, but we'll get there too. So we'll leave it here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Take care.